Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, let me continue on our discussion with tree data structure and also its terminologies. So this is the summary. Okay, so you need to be familiar, okay, with the terminologies, the terms. Okay, for example, roots, parents, ancestor, descendant. Okay, the internal nodes. Okay, the leaf. Okay. So what is the leaf? Is it similar with the external nodes? Okay. And then who is siblings of E? Okay. Who is the child of B? And then who is the ancestor of I, for example? Who is descendants of F? Okay. And then what is the left nodes, the right nodes, and so on, right? Okay, this is example. Okay, the dotted line here. So it is a path. Okay, path from A to H, for example. So we combine all the nodes from A to H, and then also the edges. Okay, what is the edge? So edge is the from A to D. Okay, one edge, and D to H is one edge, right? Okay, so you may refer to the first part of the video. So and then you can remember, okay, and understand the terminology of the tree, right? Okay, so we move to the exercises, right? Okay, so this is the first exercise. Okay, so this is the example of tree. Okay, and then you need to find, okay, the property value of this tree. Okay, so I've listed a few of the property here, so you need to find, okay, the answer. Okay, so for example, the first one, okay, number of nodes. Okay, this is simple. You just count how many nodes in the tree. Okay, so from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So you just count the number. Okay, so I think how many? 6. Oh, sorry, 9. Okay, 9. Number of nodes in this tree. Okay, what about the height? Okay, so how to get the height? Okay, the maximum depth of any nodes. Okay, so meaning that the height from A to H. So A to B 1, B to C, B to E 2, E to G 3, G to H 4. So the height of this tree is 4. Okay, what about the root nodes? So you can find, okay, the nodes without parent, which is A. And then what about the leaf? Okay, leaf is similar with the exterior or external node. Okay, which is the nodes without children. Okay, so we will find, okay, the nodes without children, which is D, H, I, F, and C. Okay, what about the ancestor? Okay, the interior nodes. The interior nodes node which at least has one children. Okay, so A, B, E, and G. Okay, this is the interior nodes. Okay, what about the ancestor? Okay, of H. So the ancestor you can find. Okay, you can find from the bottom to top. Okay, so the ancestor of H, which is G, E, B, and A. Okay, what about the descendants of B? Okay, now we go from the top to the bottom. So descendant of B, all the child and the grandchildren and also the grandchildren, which is D, E, F, G, H, and I. This is the descendants of B. Okay, what about the siblings of E? Okay, so E share the same parents with D and F. So D and F is siblings of E. Okay, what about the right subtree of A? Okay, so B and the children or grandchildren is the is the left subtree of A. Okay, whereas C is the right subtree of A. So the answer is C. Okay, what about the degree of this tree? Okay, you need to find, okay, the maximum degree of a node in the tree. Okay, the maximum degree of a node in a tree. So, for example here, so B, degree of B, okay, is 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the number of nodes or the number of children in B is 3. Whereas the number of children of G is H and I is only 2. So, the maximum one is 3. So, the degree of this tree is the maximum number of nodes. The maximum number of children of a nodes in a tree. So, 3. Okay. So, the degree of this tree is 3. Okay. So, this is the summary. You may refer and then you can relate with this exercise. Alright. Okay. So, this is the answer. Okay. So, you get number of nodes is 9. The height is 4. The roots nodes is A. So, this is all the answer for this property. Okay. Let me do the second one. Okay, let me do the second one. Okay, so I have this kind of tree. Okay, this is the property. Okay, so you need to find the internal nodes. Okay, what is the internal node for this tree? Okay, so the internal node is the nodes which at least has 1 children. Okay, so what is the answer for this one? Okay, what is the answer for this internal node? So you have to find the nodes which at least has 1 children. Okay, so for example, A and B, C, G, D, and H. Okay, the nodes which at least has 1 children. A, B, C, G, D, and H. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, so A, B, C, okay, so G, D, and H. Okay, this is the answer of internal nodes. Okay, what about the leaf nodes? Okay, nodes without children. Okay, just find nodes without children. So E, okay, F, K, L, I, J. Okay, this is node without children. E, F, K, L, I, and J. Okay, what about the degree of the tree? Okay, you need to find, okay, which is the maximum children for the nodes in this tree. Okay, so for example, C has 2 degree. D has 3 degrees. So the answer is 3. Okay, the maximum one. So 3. Okay, what about the depth of node C? Okay, the depth you can count, okay, from the root to the nodes. Okay, so 1. Okay, what about the height of the tree? Okay, so the depth, okay, from the roots to the leaf. Okay, so how many? 1, 2, 3. This is the height of the tree. Okay, what about the descendants of D? Okay, you have to find all the children and grandchildren of D, which is H, I, J, and L. Okay, what about the ancestor of D? Okay, the ancestor of D, of course, the parents or grandparents or great-grandparents of D. So only one parents here. Okay, so should be A. Okay, is C, G, K a path? Is C, G to K a path? Okay, so the answer is yes. Okay, so there is the path from C to K. Okay, one each and one each. You combine the nodes and become path. Okay, what about is A, H, L a path? A, H, L a path? The answer is no, because you need to go through D, H and L. Then it will become a path. Okay, what about the level of H? Okay, how to determine the level? Okay, how to determine the level? Okay, how to get the level? Okay, the level of any nodes is the length of its path. Okay, from the roots to the nodes, the last nodes. Okay, the length of its path from the roots node. So, how many? The level? 1, 2, 3. Okay, is it 3? So you need to find. Okay, you need to find the level of H. Okay, what is the level of H? Okay, so hopefully that you may understand. Okay, all the terminologies. You may relate with the concept of tree. Okay, and then you may after this, okay, we will discuss on the binary and also binary search tree.